Okay, our next technique is locking arm. This is for a hammer lock from behind, similar to a hammer lock or passing the horizon. What we're going to do is we're going to step back and counter grab. As we do so, we're going to elbow the face. Then we're going to continue this elbow motion as we wrap the arm around. We want to get right above the elbow joint. From here, we're going to pivot to hard bow as hard as we can, break the arm, pivot back to hard bow, almost striking down, come out, knee to the body, followed by a hammer fist to the back. Okay, again, from here, we step back, elbow, almost into what they call a hanging horse. In other words, we're not stopping here. The elbow strike goes past the body. Boom. Wrap around. Pivot back to hard bow as we break. Step back to hard bow. Punch the ground to release them. Immediately come back out. Hammer fist knee to the body. Okay, on A again. Grab. Strike. Break. Pivot them around. Come immediately out. Hammer fist knee. From the front on A. We counter grab as we step back. Break into hard bow. Step back, punch the ground to release them, come out, knee strike, hammer fist. Okay, again, let's do a little bit quicker so you can see. It's 1, 2, drive, out. Now the B version is identical to A, except you're not going to have that break. Even though we're going to attempt it, you either got both hands on you, or one hand on your shoulder and one hand on the arm, but you don't have the same ability as you did before. So as we're going to come in and strike, we're just going to attempt the same motions. So there's really not much difference between A and B, other than A has a really good strong hard bow as you pull them in, or the B version, since we can't break, it's more of a lock and we pivot around. So that's really the only difference between A and B, and it's a minute difference. So you really may have a hard time telling it. But on B, we counter grab, we strike, we go to break, but we don't have that good strong pivot. It's just more of a wrap and tight. Throw them around, knee, hammer fist. And that's locking arm. Okay, locking arm is our next technique. There's an A and a B variation, as you learned previously. So as Lee comes up with a reverse or a hammer lock from behind, on the A version we're going to counter grab like we do with all of our reverse hammer locks. We're going to step back into our opponent, elbow the face. Now from here, the left hand is going to wrap around, and we're going to go to hard bow to break the arm. Then we're going to take our right foot, step straight back, pull them in, let the hand go, drive the knee into the ribs, and hammer fist the back. Again, strike, wrap around, hard bow, pivot, drive and strike. Now the B version, the B version on this, same thing, one, and we go to break, but for some reason the arm's in the way, either because we got it tangled up, but we can't really get a good break, but we're going to continue with the motion anyway. So the philosophy is if it's not working, keep going with the technique anyway and just go to the next move. So as he grabs, we're going to strike, break, pivot, and drive. Okay, let's do this from the front view on both of them, starting with A, so that you can see. Let's back up just a bit. So here, elbow, break to hard, pivot, and drive. Okay, one more time on A. We're here, strike, break, pivot, and drive. The B version, there again, he's got the other hand in our way, so our arm's restricted. We can't really do what we want, but we're going to do the technique anyway. We're going to attempt everything like we did before. Boom. Okay, one more time on B. They grab. We step back, strike the face, attempt to break the arm, and pull. And that's locking arm A and B.